Hi guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today I'm so excited to bring back my series Painting a Planeswalker. If you're new to my channel, Painting a Planeswalker is a series where I take a Planeswalker from Magic the Gathering and create a look inspired by or based on that Planeswalker. This month's Planeswalker, because this is a series I'm trying to do monthly, although life has been a little chaotic and I haven't done this since November, is Elspeth. And she was chosen by the sun god, so I decided to go with a very golden bronzy look, because if you look at her Planeswalker art and cards, she doesn't really have a lot to her look. So I decided to go my own direction with it and create a look of what I thought someone who was chosen by a sun god would look like. Very golden, very bronzed, very glowy, and I got a little caped shirt and this gold headband to represent her outfit. So this is a very loosely interpreted one, but I hope you guys enjoy it, because along with the look I will be telling you Elspeth's lore while I am demonstrating how I got this look. So let's just jump in and get started. Elspeth Tirel is a planeswalker who wields white mana. She has powerful magic of community and fortification, spells that build mighty armies, bolster them, and protect them from harm. Following her losses on New Phyrexia, Elspeth planeswalked to Theros. On Theros, she hoped the gods would keep her safe from the evils of the multiverse, but the powerful planeswalker came to the attention of the sun god, Heliod, who believed she was destined to become the sun's champion. But she had come to escape the horrors of her past and mourn the apparent loss of her friend. Elspeth came first to Theros as a young girl. She witnessed an epic battle between Heliod and Perforos and encountered another lost child named Daxos. When Perforos' sword was swept into the mortal realm, Elspeth retrieved it and fled the plane. Not knowing the sword was forged by a god, Elspeth carried her beloved weapon with her from plane to plane, even learning how to channel her spell casting through the blade itself. When she returned to Theros a second time, her sword attracts the attention of Heliod. The satyr planeswalker Xenagos wanted to become a god, and his powerful rituals disturbed the metaphysical boundaries between Nyx and the mortal realm. Heliod blamed Perforos for the damage to his world, and the two resurrected their ancient hatred against each other. While living in Akros, Elspeth traveled to a shrine of Heliod just outside the walls of the city. She prayed to Heliod in hopes of understanding Theros' gods better, but Heliod accused her of stealing the sword. When she withstands his magical assault, he's impressed with her power. He transforms her sword into a spear, which becomes known as Godsend. Heliod challenges Elspeth to travel to Meletis to become his champion. The hatred of Helios and Perforos reached a boiling point. Meletis and much of Theros would be destroyed if they were not stopped. Crufix is forced to enact the silence, which draws the gods back to Nyx and leaves the mortals to temporarily fend for themselves. Holukranos, the massive hydra, awoke and began rampaging towards Meletis and Elspeth. Elspeth and Daxos defeated Holukranos, and Elspeth became champion of the sun and earns renown throughout Theros. She dwelled in Heliod's temple and compound in Meletis. Daxos, an oracle of Heliod, becomes her friend and mentor. Elspeth loves Meletis and believes she's found a place she can truly call home. During the silence, Xenagos manipulated Migos' Minotaurs into attacking Akros. The Minotaurs had always wanted to destroy the polis, so it didn't take much for the satyr to convince them to attack. Hordes of both mortal and Nyx-born Minotaurs besiege Akros. Soldiers from Setessa and Meletis, including Elspeth and Daxos, come to the polis' aid. The combined forces of Setessa and Meletis were victorious, and as Xenagos had hoped, they'd had a great victory celebration. Xenagos transformed the celebration into the Great Revel, a violent bacchanalia. Jealous of Elspeth's blade and hero status, Xenagos wanted to destroy her. Using magic, he manipulated her into killing Daxos on the night of the Great Revel. Xenagos completed his ritual and becomes a god. The Pantheon, horrified by this change of events, blamed the mortals for disturbing the natural state of the world. The conflict between the Nyxborn and mortals escalates. Heliod blames Elspeth for Xenagos' ascension, and she is forced to flee into the wilderness to escape his wrath. Instead of leaving the plains, she vowed to stay until she avenges Daxos' death and destroys Xenagos. Her friend Ajani found her in the wilderness and offers to help. With the help of Cora, Ajani and Elspeth make their way across the sea to Crufix's temple at the waterfall at the edge of the world. Crufix is himself a portal into Nyx, and Ajani and Elspeth arrive at the gates of the realm of the gods. To gain access to Nyx, Elspeth had to choose an ordeal from one of the gods. She chose Erebos, and he tempted her with a vision of a peaceful home and loving family. She can have eternal peace if only she gave up the fight against Xenagos and stopped trying to save Theros. Realizing there is more at stake than her personal comfort, Elspeth refused to lay down her sword and resigned herself to Erebos' trick. Once inside Nyx, they discovered that Xenagos has trapped the celestial creatures in fiery torment. As Ajani and Elspeth worked to free them, the god of revels launched his assault. Elspeth struggled to kill Xenagos until she pinpointed the last vestige of the satyr's mortality and strikes him down with her god-forged weapon. The god of revels was no more, and the pantheon was restored to its natural state. The death of Xenagos didn't lessen Heliod's animosity towards Elspeth, and he feared her power as a planeswalker. Weak and injured, Elspeth and Ajani tried to flee Nyx, but the god of sun waylaid his former champion and struck Elspeth with her own sword. He ordered Ajani to carry her back to the mortal realm where she can be claimed by Erebos, god of the dead. But Ajani was spirited away by King Brimaz's Leonin, leaving a mortally wounded Elspeth to die alone near the Temple of the Gods. Elspeth had bargained with Erebos to release her deceased paramour Daxos from the underworld in exchange for her own life, so when she descended into Theros' underworld, she fulfilled her end of the bargain. Erebos released Daxos, but only as a return, stripped of his memories. Elspeth still lurks in Theros' underworld, hammering a golden mask, hoping that one day she'll be able to escape the clutches of the god of the dead. And that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, that it was a nice distraction from everything that's going on in the world right now. I know it's kind of chaotic and really scary, and I really hope my channel is a nice safe space for you guys. And if you have any requests for any future Planeswalkers, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to do what you guys want to see, so request away. And thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you have not already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!